Okay, first of all, thank you for coming today. I think that we all know this has been an emotional day, certainly for Kim. Just so everyone understands, Kim stood here about 4 years ago, talking about this very issue, and Kim has been living this since May 10th, 2012. And today, while we're thrilled that justice will be served, it's been a tough day. And Kim has been barraged with emails and phone calls. And so what we thought the best idea would be just to have, one session here where Kim makes a few statements. Certainly she may answer some questions, but nothing substantively with regard to the case itself or the facts that Mr. Tyner described here today. Our firm, quite frankly, has been working on this for 4 years as well. We filed a wrongful death complaint in this matter and I have it here, in May of 2014. So, justice will be served. And I hope that you will respect Kim's privacy once we're done here today talking, but I'm going to turn it over to Kim, and she'll make a few comments and then maybe a few questions.
Thank you all for being here today. As you can imagine, today is a very, very difficult day for me and for my family. A lot of mixed emotions. As a victim, May 10th, 2012 forever changed my life. I have been waiting patiently for justice, and today I was lucky enough to be granted justice. I do understand that this is going to be a very long process, and this is by no means over. I think for the first time today I can actually breathe. For the past 5.5 years, I felt like I've been holding my breath on a daily basis. I couldn't even begin to describe to you today the emotions that I feel. I feel like I'm standing before you and I'm shaking. I want to really take time to thank my attorneys here at Darcy Johnson Day, and most importantly, these two men that stand beside me. They have been like my guardian angels. They stood by me when it wasn't popular and when I didn't really know that I was ever going to obtain justice. They have fought for me since day one, and I am forever grateful for these two gentlemen. This firm has believed in me and allowed me the platform to speak up and stand up for justice for my mom. I also want to thank you guys in the media for not allowing this story to ever dissipate. When you are a victim of a crime, there's no handbook. You're not really sure which direction to go, how to navigate. Sometimes the legal system can be quite challenging. And each and every one of you that has always reached out to me, tried to keep the story alive, I really, really appreciate it. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I also want to thank everyone that has provided kind words, prayers, books, flowers, you name it. All these gifts that have been bestowed upon me, I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky to have such communal support, and I will cherish that more than any of you realize. Even from a kind word, a gesture, putting your hand on me, telling me that you're with me, it really means a lot to me. I really am at a loss for words, probably for once in my life, for what else to say. But thank you for taking the time.
Did you watch the press conference, and can you describe how you felt?
I did watch the press conference. I think it's very surreal because the details that emerged in that press conference, obviously I was not privy to. So it was very, very hard to watch. It really takes all of your words away. It's such a gut-wrenching thing, and even though this is one step to turning the page from May 10th, 2012 for me, it's just really overwhelming.
So those are all new details to you, all that?
A lot of those details, yes.
Had your mother shared any concerns about?
Yes, ma'am.
Dr. Kauffman, she had shared some concerns?
Yes,
Did you know
ma'am.
that she was trying to divorce him?
Yes.
Had she shared anything about that drug scheme alleged by the prosecutor?
No.
Any other questions? Let me just add one thing. We filed a complaint in this matter, what was the date of the complaint? May 8th, 2014. And when we filed the complaint, we alleged that Dr. James Kauffman murdered April Kauffman. For years, we have been asking the prosecutor's office to come forward and do something about it. And finally, I want to say that we are grateful that someone in the prosecutor's office, Prosecutor Tyner and his very competent group of assistant prosecutors and first assistant, came through and put together what seems to be a very strong case, and we look forward to seeing this matter come to a conclusion and justice finally being served.
I know we spoke to you after the arrest in June. I know you had said then that all along you really thought this was kind of what was going on. Is that its closure and its...
I really wasn't aware of when he was arrested back in June. I really wasn't aware of what their investigation was, what was going on. I was hopeful that the investigation would continue and it would yield what is happening today.
Kim, how old are you now?
Whew.
I
30,
don't know, I
30,
think you're supposed to ask
35.
them.
35. So this happened to me when I was 29 years old, right before my 30th birthday. And it certainly wreaks havoc on you. And, coming into my 30s, I really thought to myself, I have everything I want in my life. I'm in a good spot. And when I tell you that this just rocks you to your inner core, and it's like a tornado that just comes in and wipes out everything that you knew, I think it makes you second-guess relationships, people in your life. It's sad. I feel like a lot of the time I've become a hermit. Maybe, sometimes people might misinterpret that maybe I'm not the most outgoing or friendly person. It's tough for me. I've been through a lot, and it's caused me to really just retract and stay to myself.
When did you find out that Dr. Kauffman was going to be arrested? Today, or?
I'm not going to discuss that.
Anything else? Thank you. Good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.